Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening? Wow, I guess I should have put Summer's name on this video too. Where are all the people? I really need you on behalf of this young man here, this 25-year-old graduate student and his family to share this video because for some reason he is not getting the attention that we need for him to be found. Please share this video. I'm going to go through and say hello to everyone. We got to do roll call, of course, but this is serious, and we are here for you and the family. Yes, and the family, because his family misses him greatly. His mother misses him so incredibly much, and she has 5 children. So he has 4 siblings that are missing him. He's got a whole family. He's got friends missing him. And it's been 28 days since he's been seen or heard from. So this is concerning, obviously. And this is a good young man. This is a good young man. He is, as I said, a graduate student at Illinois State University. He graduated from Alabama. I can't remember, somewhere in Alabama for his undergrad. And yeah, no Walsh, no Nancy Grace yet. But his mom, she is relentless, as a mother generally would be, you know. We all know that that's not been the response of Summer's mom, okay, or any of her family members for that matter. But this family of this young man, they're not going to be quiet until he is found, which is amazing. But they shouldn't have to do that, really, truly, right? I don't know why different cases get covered differently, but I don't think it's right. So anyway, this young man here, his name is Jelani Day. He is 25 years old, and he has been missing since August. I guess the official date is 25th, but really, from my understanding, he hasn't been heard from since the 24th. He was spotted on some surveillance video at a dispensary on the 24th at around 9 something in the morning. But he was supposed to meet up with one of his professors and or advisors, something like some faculty member at the college that day before his clinical at 1, and he never showed up. So that's when the red flags started, okay? Which you got to hand it to the faculty at the college, you know, to follow up on that too, because they did. They were like, hey, okay, he was supposed to meet up with me. He was supposed to be at class. This is unlike him. This is unlike someone in this program, because if you miss, you know, it's graduate school. You just don't miss. But his car was found in a wooded area about an hour or so away on the 26th. Okay, I'm going to go to another picture, and then I'm going to take roll, okay? I'm going to take roll. So this is him. I don't know if that's with one of his professors, I'm guessing maybe, but he's holding some kind of certificate or diploma there. And there's him looking GQ. I'm going to leave this up because I want you to just get some different views of him, and then it's got his stats there: 25 years old, 6'2", brown eyes, short brown hair. And those are the phone numbers for who to call. He's not a doctor. My understanding is that he's in graduate school to study speech pathology, and he may have aspirations in the future of becoming a doctor, is my understanding of the whole thing. Unless he already has his master's. But I know that he definitely already has some kind of degree, and he's a graduate student at Illinois State University. So, no, I don't think it was a drug deal gone bad, because he was at a dispensary where you can buy whatever you're looking for there. I don't know about an internet date either. It was it was the morning when he was at the dispensary. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the police. I don't even know what it's called, you guys. It's a document, okay? It's a police document, and that's what I'm going to read from, so I have accurate information. So his vehicle that was found, and I'll show you a picture of that in a bit, but it's a white a 300, and see, now it doesn't say, it just shows the picture. So on the day that he was seen on video surveillance, he was wearing a t-shirt and shorts and a baseball hat. However, this clothing was found in his vehicle on August 26th, which, as I stated before, his vehicle was found in a wooded area over an hour away from this same area, okay? And you can even see on the video surveillance that I can see his car right now. It's not the picture that y'all are looking at. But I can see him walking up to the dispensary, and then I can see his white car parked. So he had that car when he was at the dispensary. And the college is only about 3 miles away from that dispensary. Now, earlier that morning at around 7 something, he was seen wearing a different outfit. He was kind of dressed up, and I don't remember, and I don't think it says in the police document where he was that morning. Let me go back. I'm looking at multiple sources here. So, okay. Yeah, the car is a white 2010 Chrysler 300 four-door. And it may have had the license plates of. So this is interesting that it says this, because this leads me to believe that someone removed the license plates, whether it was him or whether it was whoever is responsible for this vehicle being located where it was. I don't know, but it says it may have had license plates of CH74067 on the vehicle when traveling in the Illinois Valley. But it's also possible that there were no plates. Okay. So it says at 4:20 p.m. Thursday, August 26th, officers of the Peru Police Department responded to a report of a vehicle in the wooded area south of the Illinois Valley YMCA and due north of the intersection of 12th Street and West Clocks Avenue. When officers arrived, a vehicle was located concealed in the wooded area Upon a search of law enforcement and computerized files, it was determined the vehicle was a vehicle of interest in a missing person case out of Bloomington, Illinois. The vehicle was one belonging to Mr. Jelani J. Day, also known as JJ, age 25, of Bloomington, Illinois. According to Bloomington police, Mr. Day is a graduate student at Illinois State University with family from Danville, Illinois. Jelani has been missing for several days, well, at this point, 28 days, in unexplained suspicious circumstances. Okay, he is 25. He is 6 feet 2 inches tall, 180 pounds, short black hair, brown eyes, and some facial hair. Okay, so on August 27th, the Bloomington Police Department this is just an update, continues to investigate the circumstances behind missing person Jelani Day. BPD has obtained the last known photograph, video, picture below of Jelani and his clothing from a security camera. Okay, that was the one where in the morning at 7:20 in the morning at ISU's Bone Student Center. So Illinois State University's Bone Student Center on Tuesday, August 24th at approximately 7:20 in the morning. At that point, he's wearing a blue button-up colored dress shirt, black pants, black belt, black shoes, and a blue face mask. Okay, that is on the 24th. So then we go to 9:15, and he's seen wearing that other outfit, which I will now show you. Let me pull this. I'm just saying he's still running in. Okay. We are not talking about anyone other than Jelani right now. And let me tell you why. Jelani went missing August 24th. Okay. Gabby, God rest her soul, may she rest in peace. Within 48 hours of her being missing, she had national coverage. Everyone in the country was covering her disappearance. Meanwhile, Jelani had already been missing, and none of you had even heard his name. Nor had I. It's a problem. That is why I'm begging you to please give him the attention that he deserves. He is lost out there. We don't know his parents, his family, his brothers, his sisters. Don't know where he is. Betty Joe. He was last spoken to by his family on the 23rd. He was last seen by college faculty on the 24th. And I believe the 25th is when he was reported missing. The 26th is when they found his car. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so this is what he was wearing the day that he was seen on that surveillance at the dispensary. Although earlier that day, and let me see if they do show that here. Okay, there's his car. There's his car. Okay, so this picture to the right where he's wearing that blue button up, that is what he was wearing that morning. Whoa, okay, right over here on the right. That was what he was wearing that morning. So I don't know. I don't know if he had something that he had to be dressy for that morning, and then he didn't have class until 1, and so he went home and changed. I wouldn't stay in them dress clothes either that long. So he went home and changed. He goes to the dispensary, and then we don't know. Oh, okay. It's okay, Betty Joe. No, I haven't seen your email. I'm sorry, I still haven't even taken roll. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Okay. Elizabeth, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Rita, hi. Haunted. Yes, you're in the house. Betty Joe is here. Layla, yes, you're here. Okay, okay. Who else have we got in the house? Lovely lady, 422. What's the face plant for? You. Hello, Carrie. Hey, don't knock on Betty Joe. My ex-husband said he would kill me and he would take us as many people. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Okay. I must have missed some stuff here. Hi, Perfect Storm. Oh, gosh. Ray, gay sex gone bad. Goodness. I have no idea. Lisa, hello. Thank you. Yes, 300 is a Chrysler. Thank you. I had a temporary loss of my mind. Hi, Sandy. Okay, wrong place, wrong time. That's possibly what happened too. I don't know. All I know is that his family doesn't know where he's at, and something. Okay, I did that when he has been missing since. And I'll just say the last time his family talked to him that I know of is August 23rd. Now, August 24th, early that morning, he was seen at the college campus in a building. And then later that morning, he was seen in different clothing, more, casual clothing at a dispensary. And those two places, the dispensary and the college, are about 3 miles from each other. And I'm going to show you a little map here. Just a little map. Okay. So here you see, here's the Beyond Hello Bloomington Cannabis Dispensary. And then about 3 miles away is Illinois State University. Okay. Now, when I add the destination of where his vehicle was found, and I'm not going to put the specific address, but I'm just going to put Peru, Illinois. And that is about 65 miles away. Ray, pay attention. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa gets a star. Great job. Yes, so he was last seen in Bloomington, Illinois, but his vehicle was found in Peru, Illinois. Has any of his friends seen him after? No, definitely not, Betty Joe. Nope, he's certainly been officially missing. Yeah, they are freaking out. So here, so you don't have to just listen to my voice all this time. Let me share a video with you. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to this one. Okay. Jelani Day's sisters plead. You hear that? Plead to raise awareness for missing ISU student. Why are they having to plead is my question. All right, whoops, it said I can't share. Okay, dang it. Let me try it again. It didn't like what I just did for some reason. Okay, there we go. Try it again. Everyone calm down. I got this. You can do it, Libby, 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 Libby. There you go. All right. Can you see him? Yes. Okay, good. Firen, how you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, your Wi-Fi is super shit. Emre, he was at a dispensary, hun. Get over it. Okay. All right. Now, he could have been buying that for anyone. He could have been buying it to send it to me for all we know. Okay. I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to play this video.
The search continues for Jelani Day as his disappearance nears 1 month now. Known to many as JJ, the Illinois State University student and Danville native was last seen on security tapes in Normal on August 24th. 2 days later, his car was found in a wooded area in Peru. Bloomington police say they're sorting out tips and evidence tonight, but are still seeking leads in his disappearance. Tonight, JJ's family is pleading for help and awareness, offering a cash reward of $25,000 for any information that leads to him.
I don't just want my brother back. I need my brother back. All my siblings are a part of me. And so not having Jelani here, it's like I'm missing a part of myself.
Tonight, Jelani's family says they're taking any help and resources they can get, even asking the FBI to get involved. WAND Sophia Espinosa spoke to JJ's sisters about how difficult the past couple of weeks have been.
Zaina misses her older brother's laugh.
I miss laughing with him. Jelani is the one I could tell jokes to. Like any joke. It could be anything.
While Dakara misses Jelani just being around.
Everything's been hard, but the hardest part is just missing his presence. He's just not there.
Jelani is one of 5 siblings, and their family is incomplete.
Even though the 4 of us still have each other, he's our missing link. So we just haven't been the same without him.
27 days since they last heard from their brother, yet they feel stuck in the investigation.
Everything is still a big mystery. Besides finding the car and his wallet and his lanyard, we haven't really learned much new about the investigation.
But they say they feel they can move forward in the case with more help.
We've asked for the FBI to get involved. We're at a standstill and we need more exposure. We need to bring more awareness from my brother.
They tell WAND News it's as simple as resharing a post.
On social media, Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on Twitter.
The sisters tell me they have been doing what they can 24/7, but still say they wish they could do more.
Being an older sister, it's like it's never enough. We can never do enough. And it's hard.
They wake up every day hoping today is the day they see their brother again.
Jelani just has so much more that he needs to do. He has so much more he needs to do.
In Champaign, Sophia Espinosa, WAND News.
To find all the links for the ways you can help find JJ, visit our website, WANDTV.com. If you know anything that can help investigators, call Bloomington Police right away.
Okay. Hello, Carter. You're late. Take a seat in the back, please. But I'm glad you're here. Love being Grams. You're late too. Do. Okay. So, Emre, yes, let's address what you're saying here. Okay. Great guy. Oh, you're talking about your friend? So I highly doubt that this is the case with Jelani, based on the fact that he's a graduate student. Now, I just don't know how anyone living like that could keep up with a demanding schedule like that, and manage to graduate college. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just don't see it as probable. Yeah, right, Lisa. So, oh yeah, graduate students can become addicted, but I think it's very unlikely that they could maintain for very long. Nope, I'm not saying that they don't party it up. I'm saying I don't think that he was addicted to crack. I think that sounds kind of crazy. Did you suggest that Gabby was addicted to crack when she was missing? Just wondering. And I want to address something else. Someone said that, the family needs to keep putting it out there, and the fact is that they have. But what I want to ask you is, did Summer's family do that? Or did somebody find out about it and we ran with it? Because she didn't have a voice, right? Summer didn't have a voice, and her parents weren't doing anything to find her. So with Jelani, okay, let me back up. With Gabby, okay, Gabby's case took off immediately. I don't necessarily think that it was because her parents had some kind of magical powers to make that happen, or that they worked any harder to bring attention to it than Jelani's mom is. Because I can tell you that she's eating, sleeping, breathing, where is my son? And she is putting it out there. So there's something societally going on here, and we don't even need to determine what the reason for it is. We just need to get his name out there and his face out there so that he can be found. That's all. Okay, I'm going to calm down now, and I'm going to share something else. M. Ray said crack. She's the one who brought crack into it. That's why I said that. I didn't just pull it out of the air because she said Secret Life. Okay. So his case is starting to get noticed. Where did it go? Okay. So because of all of the work that his mother and family has been doing, okay, Betty Jo, I don't believe it. I don't think they did anything more than what this family has done. And it happened quickly. It happened within 48 hours. Everybody was on that. And that has not been the case here, even though this family has done the same thing. So anyway, Rolling Stone did this article, and I don't know. Yep, it's from today. The internet banded together to search for Gabby Petito. But what about these missing people of color? Social media users are trying to harness the energy of the search for the hashtag van life influencer to find others who have gone missing but didn't go viral. So this is Daniel Robinson and Lauren Cho. I have never heard of them or seen them. Have you guys? Apparently they're missing. All right, so I'm not able to read. I don't know why it did this to me, because it was showing me, but then it must have timed me out. So it's saying that I have to subscribe in order to read the full story. So that's not nice. Anyway, has anyone heard of these two people or seen them? Daniel Robinson and Lauren Cho? And then they do mention Jelani later in the article, in the same article. That's it. I am changing my show now. Thank you, Libby, for this kick in the butt. Oh, good. Yeah, never heard of them either. So who'd have known, right? I just don't feel like we should be saying that, oh, the parents did this and that, and so that's why. That's part of it. But when you also know that in other cases, the family is putting things out there, it's still not catching on. It's still not getting the coverage. Oh, Katie, what did Katie do? Allow me to introduce myself to the teacher. I'm invisible in the majority of your classes, teacher, but I'm here now today to say I am an A1 student of yours. I love it, Katie. That's fantabulous. Okay, have a good night, Amray. Then go stand in front of a news station. Okie dokie. Because no one knew they were missing, they have to keep their names out. Yes. So people can see that they're missing. Keep going to the news station, police stations, fire station. Yes, absolutely, Betty Jo. Absolutely. The thing is, not all families need to do that. And that's a problem. It's not anything to argue about, really. All right, I'm stopping that. And I'm getting rid of that. Okay, so there's also an article in People, which is very exciting as well, which it just came out today. Keep in mind, this report has been out there. His car was found August 26th without him in it. Okay, so that's how long. It's been almost a month. But now People magazine has been alerted. Graduate student, 25, who wants to be a doctor is missing as family pleads for the public's help. An Illinois family is pleading for answers after their son, an aspiring doctor, disappeared last month. Let me put his picture back up there, and I'm just going to read this. Let's do that one. Okay. So this has the information on it if anyone wants to screenshot or anything. Plus, I'm pretty sure I've linked all of the articles in the description. Hi, Language of Horses. Hello, Jackie Wilson. Yes, you must catch up. Betty Jo, I appreciate you staying with us, hon, because I know sometimes I get a little snippy. Yes, Peggy, you're very welcome. I'm originally from, I'm reading Fire In. I'm originally from a country in Central Europe. Even celebrity gossip website from that country is covering Gabby, and they never touch true crime. Guys, I'm just saying, and I don't want to take anything from Gabby. Please don't misunderstand. Her life is of value, and her life was wrongly taken. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have been covered. I'm saying, why don't we give the same thought and concern for every person? That's it. That's it. That's it. Tracy, hello. Thank you for the peace doves and the flowers. Oh, Betty Jo, I love it. She said, I can be like that too. I'm from Jersey. I'll say what I need to and move on. See, that's it. See, I'm from up north too. Not Jersey, but, I'm from up north, and we just kind of say it like it is. I don't know. Not everybody does, but I do. Hello, Cindy. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for understanding what I'm saying, lovely lady 422. Okay, so I'm going to read from this People article. All right, so Jelani Day, a graduate student at Illinois State University, was last seen on August 24th. The Bloomington Police Department, who is leading the investigation and search efforts, revealed in the missing persons report. His family reported the 25-year-old missing the following day after they made many attempts to reach him but were unsuccessful. Day had also not shown up for class for several days, prompting concern among faculty members at ISU, according to the report. I don't think it was several days based on what I have read so far. I think that he was in class on the 23rd, and then the 24th was supposed to meet up with a staff person, didn't, and was also supposed to go to his clinical and didn't. And then, of course, didn't on the 25th because he was missing. But anyway, okay, so August 24th, he was last seen on surveillance footage entering a store called Beyond Hello in Bloomington at around 9:12 a.m. in images obtained by police and shared in the report. Day is seen wearing a blue Detroit Lions baseball hat, a graphic t-shirt, white shorts, and black shoes. While Day's whereabouts are unknown, police believe they have located his vehicle, and that clothing was in the vehicle as well. On August 26, officers with the Peru Police Department responded to a report of a vehicle in a wooded area south of the Illinois Valley YMCA. When officers arrived on the scene, they discovered a white 2010 Chrysler 300 concealed by trees. After inspecting the vehicle, officials say they found the articles of clothing Day was wearing when he was last seen on August 24th. Police, along with the help of canine officials, searched the area, but there was no sign of the graduate student, who was also a member of Omega Psi Phi. Is that how you say it? Psi Phi. It's PSI PHI fraternity. Upon a search of law enforcement computerized files, it was determined the vehicle was a vehicle of interest in a missing person case out of Bloomington, Illinois. The vehicle was one belonging to Mr. Jelani J. Day, age 25, of Bloomington, Illinois. An investigation into Day's disappearance is ongoing. As police work to find Day, his family, friends, and loved ones are asking the public to share his story. His brother, Seve, I'm not sure how you say his name. It's Seve Day, says he's never giving up. And then they show this tweet that he put out. This is my little brother. He's been missing for 3 weeks as of today. Please help me find my family, find him. One retweet can make a huge difference. I love him so much. Find Jelani Day. I'm never giving up. And then he has his picture. Day's mother, Carmen, has also spoken out, telling Newsy, "We don't have a lot of information. I don't feel like I'm getting the help that I need. I'm imploring, pleading, and asking the police to still pay attention and look for my son." Speaking about her son, Carmen said that during their last conversation, Day told her he was going to class and that he'd call her later. He said, "Okay, Mama, I just wanted to hear your voice." And that was their last conversation on August 23rd. That makes me so sad. Day's fraternity is also encouraging search efforts. Help us bring Brother Jelani Day home safe. If you have any information or have seen Jelani, please contact, and then it gives the information, which is on the screen right now. So, another thing that I wanted to tell you, and it's since been removed, but his mother had posted a little news snippet where they began to talk about Jelani, And you will not effing believe the mistake that this news team made. And it's not the anchors, it's whoever's working, I don't know, whoever shows what's on the screen, okay? But the news anchor started the story on Jelani, and guess what picture they put up on the screen? I'll give you 2 guesses of the picture that they put up on the screen when they started to talk about Jelani Day being missing. Ding, ding, ding. That's right. A picture of Gabby and Brian. And the newscaster noticed it, and they even show her flying her arm around like, no, not like, that's not right. Okay, so they catch it. I'm not even going to say anything more about it. I'm just going to leave that right out there. Okay, you determine whatever you want to with that bit of information. But as a mom, had I been watching that, I would have been pissed if I was Jelani's mom. Like, you can't even talk about my child without still being focused on somebody else, as if that person is more important than my child. That's how I would be feeling. I'm not saying that that is the case, but that's how it would come off to me. Okay, there's something that I wanted to show you from her Facebook page also. Okay. I guess this isn't. We can listen to it.
The mother of missing Illinois State University grad student Jelani Day is wondering why his case
unidentified body. It doesn't
Sorry, guys.
seem to me.
Let me back it up.
That they are.
I forgot if I mute myself that you can't hear it.
They
there we go.
are.
Oh, it doesn't go to the beginning.
Pushing to continue to look for my son in the expectation that this unidentified body is him. The Bloomington police, who are still technically, it's in their jurisdiction in their case because Jelani's still out there and he's missing. So they should be assuming the role of finding him. They're hitting a lot of what they say are dead ends, so to say. I understand there are other crimes that they have to investigate, but it seems like I only have this one detective, and I understand he has a life outside of his work. But once he stops, does that mean we stop looking for my son? So it's just a frustration.
So are you being told by the Bloomington Police Department that this is an issue of manpower?
I have been told that. I have been told, Carmen, if we had detectives, we would do A, B, and C, and D. So it appears to me that they don't have enough manpower. One day I'm being told that, and then one day I'm being told, well, we've got 2 and 3 detectives, and then I'm being told, well, we'll call you back. The coroner that's supposed to be working on this dead body, they needed DNA. The Illinois State Police did come out and they took the DNA samples, but then they also wanted dental records. I found the information that they needed. They are now telling us that is at a delay as well because they don't have the chemical. The state lab does not have the chemical that is needed to process the DNA. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but you would think by this being a state lab that they can collaborate with other state agencies or even different state agencies to see, hey, can we borrow some of this chemical? You would think they have some type of connections to get this chemical from somewhere.
So does it seem to you that since this body has been recovered from the Illinois River, that the people have reached the conclusion that this must be Jelani? And because they've concluded that the investigation into the case of your son has really fallen off?
Even though they say that's not the case, it's quite evident that it is, because there's been a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of anything. I don't have anything. Peru, they're not telling me anything. I don't know anything. I don't know if it was their child. Maybe there would be an urgency on this. Maybe they would still be looking.
You've mentioned in some of your social media posts that you think that there might be a racial component to the way Jelani's case is being handled. Do you think that it would be handled any differently if this were the case of a missing female grad student with blonde hair and blue eyes?
I'm going to say if this had been a missing grad student that had blonde hair and blue eyes, period.
100.
Situation. I don't think the gender made a difference. I think, and again, I just think that the fact that this is a Black male versus someone that was white, we get a whole different perspective of how it's being handled and how it's looked at.
And you've drawn attention on your social media posts to the disparity in the way that the case of a missing woman, Gabby Petito, who has blonde hair and blue eyes, has been handled in comparison to the way your son's case has been handled. Gabby's case is getting more media attention, and it's certainly getting more resources. How do you make sense of that as a mother and as a human being?
It's very hard to make sense of, because it's like,
because it don't make any damn
they're
sense.
telling me that my son isn't as important. And
but he is. He is.
He's just as important. Like, I'm not sitting in this seat and saying that I'm devaluing this young lady's life, because I can totally understand what her mother and her family is going through. I wouldn't even minimize their pain. I wouldn't do that. But do you not see us? Do you not see me? Do you not see my son? He is loved. He is wanted. He is important.
That was Carmen Bolden, mother of missing ISU grad student Jelani Day. A spokesperson for the Illinois State Police Division of Forensic Services said they cannot comment on open cases, but all DNA cases are a priority. Bloomington police say that while one detective is assigned to Day's case as a manager, other detectives are assigned as needed. BPD says at one point 5 detectives were working the case. Carmen Bolden Day spoke with Sarah Nardi.
Okay, so I'm not going to address every comment because I don't want to argue. But this is the mother's Facebook, and I just want to show you that we can go back to, her Facebook is full of, here's him and some of his friends, or one of his friends, I should say. Day 27 right there. Every single day, every post is about her missing son. It's full of prayer. There's a picture of Jelani and his mom. All right. So this is where she talks about there's an unidentified body, which she was talking about before. Hurry up and identify the body. Like this was back on September 16th. I don't know when they found the body that she's talking about, but I know that they identified Gabby's with the quickness. Right? Here's him on graduation day. This is a little song that, let's see, who, I think this is a friend of his or maybe his cousin. I'm not sure.
Look, you've been on my mind lately. And I ain't there, but I've been going through it on the daily. I promise when we find you, we gon' celebrate greatly. Every time somebody doubt, I be looking at them crazy, cause you coming home. And I ain't looking for no clout, please leave me alone. And I ain't never once think I put you in this song. I just wish I could call 504-7920. I know on the third ring that you'll pick up the phone. Look, I promise you gon' be straight. Just hold on longer, cause we breaking down gates just to find you. And if you ever was think that your family was sleeping on you when we forgot, we gon' remind you. And if the person that got you ever up and try to leave what you thinking is over, be right behind you. And don't you ever doubt God, hearing all of your prayers, and he's right there beside you, cause he designed you. Look, your mama been working, she been holding on strong, she ain't never stopped searching. I know your daddy been crying, he just wanna know that his baby boy is fine. And your siblings been posting, bring Jelani home safe on everyone's social. I know I might have been blown, yeah. Our family holding on strong, cause I promise you gon' be straight. Just hold on longer, cause we breaking down gates just to find you. And if you ever was thinking that your family was sleeping on you and we forgot, we gon' remind you. And if the person that got you ever up and try to leave what you thinking is over, we right behind you. And don't you ever doubt God, hearing all of your prayers, and he's right there beside you, cause he designed you.
Wow. That was nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a caring. And I even changed, I don't see that it took, but I changed my profile pic to this hashtag Find Jelani Day with a red background. So if anyone wants to do that on their social media, that would help spread awareness too. And like I said, everything that I've shared is in the description. So you can click on any of those links and get whatever you want to get to whatever you want to share. But you could also share this video however you want to do it. His mom is beautiful too, isn't she? Really good looking family. And there is a cash reward. All right, so this was put out on September 14th. She has a cash reward of $25,000, and all the money for the GoFundMe will go toward that as well. I donated today. Let me see if it says. So right now, that GoFundMe has $13,559 that's going to go toward the $25,000 reward that's already there. Please, Libby, what? Y'all, can you go to my description and copy and paste, please? Please. I can't email everybody, but everything is in the description. On that note, I would like everyone to please keep Jelani in their prayers. I am praying that unidentified body is not his, and that he will be found safe. Who knows? Maybe there's a good explanation. Maybe he just needed some time out. I have no idea, but what I know is that his family needs to know where he is. I just can't imagine being his mom or his sister or his aunt or anyone and not knowing where he is. I just would go absolutely insane bananas. And they're doing everything that they can to get his name out there and to raise awareness. So anything that we can do to help could make all the difference. It could make all the difference. Thank you, Betty Jo. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm going to make sure all these links are in the description, okay, guys? And if you're having trouble, put a comment in the chat and I'll see what I can do to help you, okay? God bless you all. Let's keep praying for Summer. Of course, I have not forgotten about Summer. I just don't have any new information. I think tomorrow night or tomorrow day, whenever I do it, I will be doing a prayer time for the missing, just in general for everyone that I've been covering. God bless you all and have a wonderful night.